Electorate College, Mr. Selvanasa Kufi. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name not right, so you know. Ms. Moniza Tarar, Education Development Executive. मेरे बहुत मोहतरम सरगोदा के भाइयों और बहनों और प्रोफेसर्स, इंटेलेक्चुअल्स, स्कॉलर्स, अस्सलाम वालेकुम। मैं सरगोदे दे विच इतनी अंग्रेजी नहीं सुनी जितनी मैं आज सुनी। इस वास्ते मैं भी सोचती पई कि हाँ तो मैं इतों दी इसे डिवीजन दी, पर मैं भी आज थारे नाल अंग्रेजी च गल करसां ताकि तुसां ते असां ॿिया मज़ीद अंग्रेजी सिख वञूं। You know, I would first welcome our guests from England, and I would also thank all the members of the center, organizers, for bringing this function into being in Sargodha. Plus, you know, trying to make education more successful and more technical, more towards the 21st century needs and requirements of the international community. So I would like to thank everybody who's taken interest in making this center in Sargodha. What pleases me that we have centers in all the big cities, we have all the educational institutes in Karachi, in Lahore, in Peshawar, in Balochistan, Quetta, I would say to some extent, but the most happy, which gives me the most happiness, is to have a center of learning in Sargodha, which I feel is the need of this area, because it is surrounded by a lot of rural areas, by districts which are backward in education, which need education, and we have to move forward. We were criticized as politicians today for not moving forward in education and lagging behind. Like they said, we have 40%, some say 60%, whatever the ratio is. I would still admit that we need to do much more to achieve our goals in education. We are behind it. But at the same time, I would like to remind you all that, remember, in the history of Pakistan, two times more the army rule has been. 1/3 has been democracy. And it has always been derailed, and the politicians or the people who really are the leaders of your nominated by the people have not had the time to do what they wanted to do, because before they would be stabilized, another gentleman would come, another martial law, another coup, then another coup. So we've had 4 coups and 4 martial laws in Pakistan, which I feel is a great tragedy. And now that we've come back to democracy, I feel that everyone should support and try, that we should do our best and never ever again to bring martial laws into this country. First of all, I would like to tell you that education, we are far behind the Millennium Development Goals, and Pakistan has signed on that we will try and achieve our targets. But it's not impossible. We can make things possible. We can make them through hard work, through achieving, and through learning, and putting in a lot of effort, and not wasting our time by just talking and saying that we'll do this, but actually doing what we are saying. So the best is to do what one says and to move forward. Don't look back, don't cry over spilled milk, but go forward, because always the best attitude is to be positive. The second thing I would say that the Chief Minister Punjab, you know, people like to criticize all good that is being done, and that is the duty of the opposition, and sometimes they go beyond that. They want to just criticize for the sake of criticizing. I feel like the motorway was made, everybody criticized it. Today, everybody is happy over the motorway. Our neighbors, our neighboring countries, they envied us. And then they built many more motorways in their countries, seeing that Pakistan was the first to do so. Danish School is another step forward in education. The most priority that the Chief Minister has is health and education. And he has made these schools for the poor people. They say कि गरीब के लिए तो कुछ नहीं करते, सब कुछ अमीर के लिए है, कुछ नहीं होता गरीब के लिए, गरीब का कुछ सोचता नहीं है। मगर जब चीफ मिनिस्टर साहब गरीब का सोचते हैं तो फिर कहते हैं कि ये दानिश स्कूल क्यों बन गया, प्राइमरी एजुकेशन को इम्पोर्टेंस क्यों नहीं दी जा रही। मैं कहती हूँ कि प्राइमरी एजुकेशन शुड बी गिवन द मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंस and so should the Danish schools be given the most importance. We should move forward not with two tracks but with many tracks running in education at the same time. अब वो बात रह गया कि हम एक चीज पे concentrate करें. We should see that our educational system is set, our higher education, our middle education, our primary school education, plus Danish schools, plus universities, and plus much more should be done at the same time. We cannot wait. We don't have time to wait anymore. We have to move fast, and that is what the Chief Minister is aiming to do. He's aiming to move fast in the field of education, because with education, most of our problems are going to be controlled. Even dengue will be controlled with education. When you have educated mothers, they will see that there are no mosquitoes, there's no filth, there are no dumps of filth, and you will see the improvement in the environment, in everything, and so forth. Then I would like to say that MOI Consultancy firm is one of the best, and I am really pleased that they have chosen Sargodha and this area to teach the children English, because English has become a national language. अपनी ज़बान भी आनी चाहिए, मैं आपसे कहूँगी, अपनी ज़बान उर्दू और अंग्रेज़ी भी। ये मत कहो कि इंग्लिश अब अंग्रेज़ों की ज़बान थी, हम क्यों सीखें, मगर आपको एक इंटरनेशनल लैंग्वेज भी सीखनी पड़ेगी। अगर हमने इस 21st सेंचुरी में रहना है, दुनिया के साथ मुकाबला करना है, तो एक ज़बान के ऊपर, अंग्रेज़ी के ऊपर भी हमें उतना ही होल्ड होना चाहिए जितना हमें अपनी मादरी ज़बान पे, जितना उर्दू पे और उतना ही अंग्रेज़ी पे। लोग 10-10 ज़बानें सीखते हैं, तो हम 4-5 सीख लेंगे तो कौन सी बड़ी बात है। मैं तो कहती हूँ आपको प्रोविंसेस की भी ज़बानें आनी चाहिए अगर आप सीख सकते हैं। दूसरा, I believe that I hope and pray that this project is successful, and it will be successful with just not the people who have initiated it, but for everyone to give a bit of a contribution to make this project successful. Muniza, I know, she's a hard-working girl, and she has the knack to gather people. But Muniza, I hope you will have the knack to gather many more people who will help in the field of education. And especially, whichever way you people move forward, I think the civil society and people who have a lot of money, they should also contribute. कहा जाता था, थोड़ा मैं अंग्रेजी थोड़ा अपनी ज़बान भी, कहा जाता है वो बहुत बड़ा आदमी है जिसका बहुत बड़ा महल है, या बहुत बड़ा ज़मींदार है, वो जी बहुत बड़ा आदमी है। बड़ा आदमी वो है जिसके पास तालीम है, जिसके पास इल्म है, जिसके पास सोच है, जिसके पास तरह है, जिसके पास वज़ादारी है, जिसके पास, जिसको कहते हैं तमीज़ और मैनर्स, एवरीथिंग इज इंक्लूडेड इन अ बड़ा आदमी। और सबसे बड़ा बढ़ के वो है जिसके पास तालीम और इल्म, और वो इल्म अपने पास सिर्फ ना रखे, वो दूसरों को वो इल्म दे और उस तक पहुंचाए, सब तक पहुंचाए। मेरी नज़र में वो बड़ा आदमी है। बड़ा आदमी वो नहीं है जो सिर्फ कारोबार के ज़रिए अपना कमाता है, वो भी बड़ा आदमी है क्योंकि वो पाकिस्तान की इकोनॉमी में वो कंट्रीब्यूट करता है। वो पाकिस्तान की इकोनॉमी के लिए, टू मेक पाकिस्तान प्रोग्रेसिव, टू मेक पाकिस्तान सक्सेसफुल, मगर सबसे बड़ा आदमी वो है, जैसे प्रोफेसर रसूल साहब बैठे हैं, हमारे जितने प्रोफेसर्स बैठे हैं, हमारे PhDs बैठे हैं, मैं उनको सलाम करती हूँ और आप सबका उसके साथ में शुक्रिया अदा करती हूँ। थैंक यू वेरी मच।